Good afternoon. I am Jan Cook. I'm a printmaker, member of the California Society of Printmakers, and I'm going to be teaching a Pronto Plate class on February 19th and the 26th. And you might be wondering, why should I take a Pronto Plate class? What is it? This is a Pronto Plate. It's sort of transparent, it's translucent. This particular image was just a drawing in ballpoint pen on this surface. You can also use markers of all kinds to make an image, and that gives you a different kind of effect. So then, what if you don't like to draw? And so then it wouldn't be so fun doing what I've shown you, but it's amazing what else you can do, and that's where the computer comes in. So let's say that you look at all kinds of prints that people do and you think, you know, those are beautiful, but I really don't like to draw that much, and I don't feel like I'm very good at drawing. How can I make prints and still be able to be a legitimate printmaker? Well, there's where the world of photography and computers come in. And the thing about Pronto prints is it's not meant for you to just reproduce a photo. Instead, you want to change the photo so that it has possibilities. So this year I made a little book, and the little book, this is a Pronto Plate. This is a Pronto Plate printed off of a computer onto a laser printer. You just stick the plate into your laser printer and you print your images. So these 2 pages of a small book. And as you can see, each photograph was altered to get rid of a lot of the gray tones so that it would print well. And then I went ahead and printed colors behind it so I could experiment a lot with it. Each one of the pages of this book had a different technique. Like this side is a halftone. This side is something in the filter is called paper cutout. So each one is a different choice. Here I put a photograph on there, and then after I printed the photograph, I went ahead and played with ballpoint pens and markers to get this kind of stuff around it. And I then, after I was done with that, I made a print that was composed of a monotype background with the computer printing over it. So you can do all sorts of things. Then you can combine things with it. For instance, you can combine it with more kinds of monotypes and other kinds of techniques. Whatever you do, the whole idea is to play around with things and experiment. This one looks like a drawing, but what it really is many layers of marker, Sharpies, that was done on a plate and then printed. Each layer was a different color. So how do you do all of this? You have to come to the workshop to find out. But basically, the whole idea is based on the fact that oil and water don't mix. And if you've ever seen a printing press, you know that they have a solution that goes round and round on the rollers, and then they add the ink, and it prints only where you've put the image. And that's how it works here. You sponge off your plate with water, and then you roll on the ink, and the ink only sticks to where you drew or created the image or printed the image. So it's not hard to do. You don't need a press. You can do it at home with a can of beans as your roller. You don't have to have a press, and it's not that hard. It just takes practice. So thank you very much.